Welcome to Karman class. Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about compliances in retail. If you haven't subscribed this channel yet, please don't forget to click on subscribe button now. Moving on, we will discuss about retail compliances in retail in detail. Compliance. It is a critical aspect of retail operations. It refers to the adherence to laws, regulations, and industry standards that apply to retail businesses. Compliance is essential because it helps to ensure that retailers operate legally and ethically, protecting both the businesses and its customers. Moving on, we will discuss about compliance versus taxation laws. So here we will discuss first about goods and services tax, which is also known as GST. It is a nationwide indirect tax that applies to most goods and services. Retailers must register for GST if their annual turnover exceeds a certain threshold. Then comes sales tax and VAT. States may levy sales tax or value-added tax VAT on the sale of goods within the state. Rates of this tax may be different as per state. In addition, there are some local taxes. In addition to state taxes, many cities and counties imply their own taxes on retail sales, such as local option sales tax, that is called LOST, and municipal sales tax. We can say that the most common taxes that retailers are required to collect and remit include sales tax, value added tax, and GST, that is goods and services tax, depending upon the specific country or state in which retailer is operating its unit. In general, we can say retailers are required to register with the tax authorities and obtain a tax identification number, which is also known as TIN or similar identification. They must also maintain accurate records of all the sales and tax collections and periodic tax returns with the relevant tax authorities. The specific rules and regulations regarding taxation in retail can vary widely depending on the jurisdiction. Moving on, we will discuss about excise laws. So, excise duty is a tax on the production or manufacture of certain goods such as alcohol, tobacco, and petroleum products. Retailers of these goods must comply with excise regulations and pay excise duties as applicable. We can say that now special excise taxes are also implied. Some states may impose additional excise taxes on certain products, such as soft drinks, sugary beverages. In the context of retail, excise law can impact businesses in several ways. Retailers who sell goods that are subject to excise duty, such as cigarettes or alcohol, must ensure that they comply with the relevant laws and regulations. This includes obtaining the necessary licenses and permits, maintaining proper records, and paying the appropriate amount of excise duty. Excise law can also impact retailers who import goods that are subject to excise duty. In such cases, the retailer is responsible for paying excise duty and complying with the relevant customs and tax regulations. Failure to comply with these regulations can result in penalties, fines, or even legal action. Summarizing, we can say that excise law in retail refers to the rules and regulations related to the imposition and collection of excise duty on certain goods. Retailers who sell or import such goods must comply with these laws to avoid legal and financial consequences. Moving on, we will discuss more about shops and establishment laws. Shops and establishment laws are implied on the retailers. It is a state level legislation that regulates the working conditions of commercial establishments such as shops, hotels, restaurants, theaters, and other similar establishments. The Act varies from state to state in terms of the specific provisions, but its general objective is to ensure the welfare of employees, promote better working conditions, and prevent exploitation of workers. The Act covers a wide range of topics such as including working hours, rest intervals, leave entitlements, overtime provisions, minimum wages, and health and safety measures. It is always also includes to consult with a tax professional or lawyer to ensure full compliance regarding shop and establishment laws. So we can say that this is a state level law that regulates in the working conditions of employees. Now, business licensing. Retailers must obtain business licenses and comply with the zoning regulations, building codes, and fire safety requirements. These regulations may vary as per city or state. Third comes labor laws. Labor laws sets minimum wage rates, working hours, and other employment standards that apply to retail businesses. Employers must also comply with the federal laws such as Fair Labor Standards Act and Occupational Safety and Health Act. So this was all about the legislation including in retail. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share if you. Bye bye.